All right, before I get started out here, I'm gonna have to be completely honest. That ovation when I made my way to the ring at Battlefield, guys, it shook me to my core. I never thought I'd hear fans as loud and dedicated as what we got used to in the underground, but GAW fans blew that all away. I've never been a part of something like that, and I'm the only man in the world that can say I was. Last Monday, we went down 2-1 against Storm, and it did not look good. Midnight made sure that Bandito was 2 feet shorter after those sleepwalkers, and then, because of the selfish acts of Andrew Wesley and Oliver Parker, the Skymen beat the Wing Collectors. And that snake Shayna and that troll Rhonda got one over my beautiful wife, Valeska Pierce. But we didn't let that stop us, did we? No. Our wrestlers, our family, your family, busted their asses and tied it up. And then this man, the GAW Academy champion, the greatest wrestler in the world today, brought it all home and put down the beast. And that leads me to this announcement. Me and Jason are out here to finally destroy the last remaining shackle that we have cuffing this promotion to Friday Night Storm. We, from here on out, will not be called Stormchaser because we're never chasing a goddamn thing ever again. We can't be the Academy because we are on that level, and goddamn it, we're above that level. And we can't be Stormbreaker because we already broke them. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Evolution. Andrew, do you hear this? We let everyone down at Battlefield. They had to overcome the situation that we put them in. I don't want to throw you under the bus. You and I are friends. Can you just please tell me what the hell happened last week? Don't worry about it. No, but I am worried about it. I'm worried about it because you left our team in one of the most important matches of our careers. So what happens when we have to defend our titles again? You gonna leave us then? We've spent more time with each other than our families or anyone else this season. If I can't trust you now, how are we supposed to go to war together? I said, don't worry about it. Well, folks, for the first time in GAW history, I can officially say welcome to GAW Evolution. What an incredible night, an incredible week Battlefield was. And now we start off this incredible night with the undefeated Lone Star, this high-class young rookie coming in. Folks, Nitro is just a couple months away. So check out social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Follow us on all those platforms. Get caught up, relive some of the great moments of Battlefield. It has been just an unbelievable few weeks in general admission wrestling, and I think it's going to continue. Chandler Marcy physically over the last couple weeks had to be considered the top prospect in GAW. We can't even say the GAW Academy anymore. I apologize if I slip up. It's been, obviously, we've referred to it as the Academy for a long time, but Lancelot is absolutely right. This promotion is on the level of any in the world. But Chandler Marcy, up until the last couple weeks, had to be considered the top prospect in terms of his physicality. But then, of course, we've seen the Lone Star and what the Lone Star has been able to do since his debut. And I gotta say, Chandler Marcy might have to be bumped down into second place. You just look at physically what these two men are capable of. And Marcy, obviously very new to the sport of wrestling, so, you know, just getting himself settled in. The Lone Star, I don't know how long he's been in the sport. I'm gonna guess not very long, because if he was, you'd think we would have heard of him given what he's done. And I mean, just look at the man. So this is a different challenge here for Chandler Marcy. But two of the top young rookies in the promotion, there's no doubt about that. Two of the top rookies in the world, I think it's pretty safe to say. And this is the kind of match you only get on Monday Night Evolution. We might see some evolution of this ring. You see the GAW Academy branding everywhere. I think that's going to change given what we heard from Lancelot and Commissioner Jason Parker earlier tonight. Also, looking at Frankie Omega and Andrew Wesley, I mean, you talk about two guys. Look, these are athletes, right? I mean, these are alpha males, and as good of friends as they were, these are two guys who I don't want to say they're deteriorating. Look at this bow and arrow stretch from Chandler Marcy. Oh, well done from Lone Star to flip himself over. Marcy, quick kick out there. And Marcy, oh, swinging neck breaker, well done. So the thing with Omega and Wesley, the Wing Collectors, current tag team champions here on Evolution, it's hard to say that they're fracturing as friends. I don't think it's that, but man, when you have as much on the line as these two guys have, they're gonna need to get themselves figured out pretty quick. Boston Crab, and Marcy powers his way out. The weight differential here, the Lone Star weighed in at 292 pounds coming into this match. Chandler Marcy, oh my goodness. Discus lariat. But the Lone Star shakes it off like it's nothing. Marcy weighs in here at 267. What a chop from the Lone Star. Absolutely turns him around, and now, knee strike to the bridge of the nose with the cover. The Lone Star puts Marcy away. Good God. Marcy with a discus lariat. The Lone Star basically gets right back up, and look at that. Knee strike, that is absolutely devastating. He's won several matches with that knee strike. It doesn't look like much, but when you take that right to the mouth, that'll put you down for good. That's a 267-pound former college football standout in Chandler Marcy that just got put down by that knee strike. Watch out for the Lone Star, folks. We got to go now to Santanico, one of the finalists in the Raw tournament. Usually I would come out here and threaten every worthless talent in this promotion, but instead, I want to talk about the Raw tournament. I'm a whole different caliber of skill and talent than every single competitor in this tournament and in this promotion. You all saw from my handiwork. I'm quite sure you can agree that title opportunity is as good as mine. But then there's him. The undefeated one, the one I plan to victimize, brutalize, and eradicate. I will rob him of both his championship and title of undefeated, and there will be only one. The time for nightmares is over, and the time for chaos is nearly here. Look, it's no secret Eddie and I have become friends, and we've obviously been training together. We didn't necessarily think that we'd have to put all that training into action as early as we did, but the result is the same. What you saw at Battlefield is our next project. We've come a long way from brutalizing each other to training day and night with each other, and we did that because we both realized that we're goal-oriented people and we're results-oriented people. We wanted the challenge of taking on the toughest tag team field in the world, and I think at Battlefield we proved we can hang. So starting now, our goal is to keep proving we can hang and hopefully finally achieve our goal for a long time. Hold GAW gold. Well, for the first time, we get to see Yunsan Park and Eddie Hernandez enter as an official team. This, when you think about just 365 days ago, these guys were trying to kill each other, and now they're coming out here as a tag team, and apparently they want to win some gold here in GAW. I mean, just incredible, and it just goes to show you. You know, I talked earlier about these are the best athletes in the world, and that's exactly what we're seeing here with Park and Hernandez. By the way, check out our Spotify playlist. Link is down in the description. Listen to Yunsan Park's entrance music, Eddie Hernandez's entrance music, or any of the music you hear in GAW. I've been listening to Battlefield's theme basically nonstop for the last week and a half, just in case you wanted to know. Eddie Hernandez, Yunsan Park. We talk about these guys. I mean, these guys are alphas, and as much as they hated each other just a year ago, that respect that you gain through combat, that's exactly what we're seeing from Hernandez and Park. They gained respect for each other because of what they went through, and Park is absolutely right. These guys are very similar in terms of, you know, how they approach combat, how they approach wrestling. It's War in to take them on in their first match as an official tag team. Of course, for these guys, you know, they've been in the same ring before. Eddie Hernandez looking for that discus knee strike. So they have shared the ring before. They're technically 1-0 as a tag team. They took on Eddie Tonga and Max Ultimate in a wild battle. Now here goes up Vic Cassidy, double power bomb. This is an experienced tag team in War. This is the first time that Hernandez and Park, as a registered tag team, are getting in the same ring, and no disrespect to Eddie Tonga and Max Ultimate. War is a different kind of beast for Hernandez and Park. Now Hernandez into a bow and arrow stretch, similar to what we saw Chandler Marcy do to the Lone Star in the last match. Is this going to get the job done for Eddie Hernandez? It didn't for Marcy, and it won't for Hernandez. So this is, Eddie Hernandez caught Hannibal coming in with a knee strike. For War, it's been a fairly disappointing season for them. They were pretty much anointed the next tag team champions in GAW, back when it was called the GAW Academy, but they fell at several hurdles, fell against the Wing Collectors, lost to the Titans, and then injuries derailed them as well. So this has not been the best of showings for War here in Season 2. Now the much bigger Vic Cassidy gets Eddie Hernandez up for that assisted powerbomb. War's offense may not be varied, but it's certainly dangerous. There's no doubt about that. Folks, check out the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. Read full recaps of every show as they happen. You never have to miss a minute. Also, full championship histories of all of our titles dating back to 2005. So get yourself a GAW history lesson. Read up on what's been going on in General Admission Wrestling, because, folks, Nitro is in 2 months. Less than 2 months. So you do not want to miss anything. Oh, Vic Cassidy unloads a massive thrust kick, and Eddie Hernandez, in my opinion, needs a tag badly. Hernandez using that speed, gets that open, and Hernandez with a lariat. Yunsan Park in the corner as well. And I think Park and Hernandez. No! Eddie Hernandez. Discus punch, elbow drop. Hernandez, maybe he didn't need a tag after all. Cassidy trying to fight back using his size, but he was taken off his feet by that discus punch. Over the top goes Hernandez. Hernandez hangs on, and now Cassidy meets him on the other side. Vic Cassidy stands him up with a DDT on the apron. Cassidy doesn't want to mess with Hernandez on the outside at all. It's a smart move. And Cassidy slowing things down for War. He will take a tag in to Isaiah Hannibal. This is the respect that War is showing for Hernandez and Park. Hannibal sliding knee right into the ribs. Hernandez needs a tag. trying to get over into that direction, but Isaiah Hannibal, that's tag team experience, standing in between Hernandez and Park. Hernandez ducks out of the way, and Hernandez head scissor takes down Isaiah Hannibal. This is the strategy here from Eddie Hernandez and Yunson Park. When you get some space, take it. It's a very aggressive offensive strategy from the new tag team, but it seems to work. Hernandez going knees first into the chest of Hannibal, and now Eddie Hernandez dumps him into the corner. Yunson Park is waiting, tag in. Here comes Park. Hernandez taking Park off the top, assisted crossbody. And Yunson Park loves it. Here comes Vic Cassidy, and Cassidy with a thrust kick takes down Park. And you can hear the fans reacting, but Park sidesteps that knee strike from Cassidy into the corner. And now Park, he's got the advantage, a 2-on-1 advantage for Eddie Hernandez and Yunson Park. Out of the corner, Irish whip, reverse, but here comes Park. Knee strike up into the chin, Park off the middle rope with a drop kick, and Yunson Park loving where he's at right now. Park flying forearm into the corner. And now it's a clear advantage for the new tag team. We saw even for the wing collectors, it took them a little while to really get, to get on track. Falcon Arrow from Park. They lost a few, a 10-4 record for the current tag team champions. So it doesn't happen overnight. Will it happen overnight here for Park and Hernandez? Vic Cassidy with the gut wrench. He's loving where he's at, but Park with a drop toe hold as Vic Cassidy came diving in, and now Park using that middle rope for leverage. Park stopping the Vic Cassidy tag in. Yunson Park just soaking it in, him and Hernandez talking tactics. It's an incredible job that they have done to coalesce together like this, and Cassidy fighting from his back. Charges in, but Yunson Park sidesteps him. Now Irish whip into the corner goes Vic Cassidy. I mean, what a job Park and Hernandez have done, and now Park sends Cassidy out. I think we might know what Yunson Park is lining up. Park through the ropes, DDT. How famous has that become because of Yunson Park? He used that to help him win the Cruiserweight Championship back in Season 1, and now Park with a Bulldog. I mean, Yunson Park has made that famous. Knife edge chop backs Vic Cassidy up, and Zagiri dodged by Cassidy. Park knife edge chop, that one caught, and now Cassidy sends him into the barricade. Cassidy unloading some right hands. But Yunson Park, I think there's no doubt that he's got the advantage along with Eddie Hernandez right now. And here comes Hernandez to just kind of run interference for Park, and it works. Striking combination, and now Park with a Bulldog into the barricade. Striking combination from Park and Hernandez, and it worked to perfection. Count is at 11 here. And Eddie Hernandez starting to get restless. Hernandez telling the referee to stop the count to allow Vic Cassidy a little bit of time. It did work, and now Yunson Park gonna get involved here. Hernandez and Park want to win this match inside the ring. There's no doubt about it. Park just sends Cassidy back into the ring. Park back in he goes. Park, Cassidy needs a tag in, but Park off the ropes. Oh! Yunson Park, not the high-low flow, as he did it to the back of Vic Cassidy, but it did what it was supposed to do. Now into the corner, tag in. Here comes Eddie Hernandez. Snapmare, Park over the top of the neckbreaker. Hernandez springboard into an elbow drop. Yunson Park out of the ring. Hernandez up top he goes. Hernandez, speakeasy from Eddie Hernandez. And now Hernandez needs to make the pin. Yunson Park was trying to get in to prevent Isaiah Hannibal from doing just that. And now Hannibal takes out both Park and Hernandez. Hannibal gets Park up with the Olympic Slam. Park out, Hernandez. It is chaos in the ring as Hernandez and Cassidy both down. Hernandez first to his feet. Hernandez gets Cassidy up, and now Eddie Hernandez, look at this. Hernandez, power bomb from Eddie Hernandez. This is a 6'7" human being in Vic Cassidy. Hernandez, 3 power bombs, throws him down. Eddie Hernandez doing exactly what he was meant to do. Here comes Yunson Park into the ring, takes Isaiah Hannibal off the apron. Hernandez drive-by. Eddie Hernandez, Yunson Park takes Vic Cassidy off the apron. Park out of the ring. Hernandez makes the cover. You want to talk about tag team cohesion? We have just seen it. Eddie Hernandez and Yunson Park. Hernandez doing his job in the ring. Yunson Park doing his to keep Isaiah Hannibal out of the proceedings. Hernandez hit the speakeasy, but it was Isaiah Hannibal. Here's a look at that. It was Isaiah Hannibal who broke that up. Yunson Park making sure that he can't do that the second time. Park and Hernandez, the chemistry that they have shown, absolutely unreal. Folks, Igris will meet Santanico in the finals of the Raw tournament. He was once considered the top rookie in GAW. Let's hear what he has to say ahead of his absolutely unexpected finals clash. I know Santanico is overlooking me. Angelo Diaz overlooked me. Hell, Chris Alexa probably overlooked me. I understand that. I haven't given them a lot to be afraid of. At least, I haven't shown it. Because, Santanico, you should be afraid of me. My intelligence, my diligence, my athleticism, you should be afraid of it. I know Santanico is already looking past me to fighting Midnight, but that's a mistake. You've heard the question, why not us? So now I'm asking you, Santanico, why not me? Let's get ready for our main event here. Kristen Sakamoto first out. Folks, if you're looking for some new gaming content in your life, check out our newest YouTube channel, CFC. Link is down in the description. All kinds of cool stuff ahead of what is going to be an incredible gaming year in 2022. This is a bit of a revenge match here for Kristen Sakamoto, going all the way back to the Stormchaser tournament. You talk about how many names, how many stories were made in that tournament. The story of the GAW Academy was made in that tournament. And the story of Moto and the Sakamoto sisters was made in that tournament. They have been inextricably linked throughout the history of the GAW Academy. Of course, Yamamoto was in the three-way dance that Catherine Sakamoto won in order to become the first recognized GAW Academy Women's Champion. Now, it was, of course, Yamamoto who went up against Shayna Baszler at Battlefield, and were it not for Ronda Rousey, may have beaten the U.S. champion at Battlefield. But now, Moto going up against Kristen Sakamoto and starting things off hot. We talk all about who the top rookies are in GAW, and Moto doesn't really come up because she doesn't feel like a rookie. I mean, she is technically, but man, she doesn't fight like it. She doesn't look like it. She doesn't approach wrestling like she's a rookie. No disrespect to anyone else, but Yamamoto is one of the top wrestlers in the world right now, rookie or otherwise. And folks, before this match gets any deeper, we return to tradition as we got to get to the office. Jason Parker making an announcement about our main event next week. Jason, if you would, please. Well, I might as well say it now because you're going to be hearing it for the next 2 months. Nitro 11 starts on Monday, March 7th. And one thing we know for sure is the winner of the Raw tournament will fight for that title at the biggest event of the year. So no more waiting. Next week in the main event, we'll get the final. Santanico versus Igris. Good luck, gentlemen, and don't forget what's at stake here. Well, there you have it. Nitro 11 begins on March 7th. Jason Parker is absolutely correct. You will be hearing about it on almost every show up until that point. Our biggest show of the year for many, many reasons. And we will get at least one name confirmed for that show when Santanico battles Igris in the finals of that tournament. It is the odds-on favorite against the Cinderella. Santanico versus Igris. Will Midnight, the current Raw champion, be the one to join the winner of that match? I mean, I think at this point you'd have to say that he will be, but of course nothing is a guarantee, and I think there's no doubt Midnight will put his title on the line before that. Just given history, I think that's a fair bet. Yamamoto sends Sakamoto into the corner. That's quick, the pace from Yamamoto. She is so quick, so agile for her size. It's unbelievable. Up to her feet, Yamamoto, discus lariat. I think that's what she was going for, but it was caught by Sakamoto. Well done from Kristen. Kristen, MMA trained. Yamamoto is a straight up professional wrestler, as good as it gets. And obviously there is some MMA crossover when it comes to that, but Sakamoto was trained in an MMA gym. She has fought in mixed martial arts bouts. That's something that Yamamoto hasn't done in her career, and so that has been a very interesting story when Yamamoto fights either of the Sakamoto sisters, that clash of styles as it were. But Moto catches that heavy strike onto the corner, or onto the ropes rather, but Kristen sends her over the top. And now Kristen brings her back in the hard way with a belly-to-belly suplex. Well, I can't wait for next week, folks. Santanico versus Igris in the championship of the Raw tournament. I can also confirm that we're going to see the Lone Star in action as he continues his incredible run. Overhand strike from Kristen, and now Kristen goes for the arm. That left arm, but it's very interesting, not going for the right, that of course Moto uses to set up the Rainmaker, instead going for the left, what she uses for the ripcord. I wonder if that'll work in her favor, but that beautiful picture-perfect dropkick from Yamamoto. And now Moto just stalking Kristen Sakamoto. Sakamoto needs to use the ropes to bring her back up, and Yamamoto getting her through. Oh! Moto absolutely brutal. And now Moto stalking her once again. Moto with that kick misses Sakamoto, but now Moto turns her around. Rainmaker! Sakamoto sidestepped the kick, but Yamamoto was on top of it and into the cover. Yamamoto hooks the leg, and Yamamoto, on her return just 2 weeks ago, has 2 wins in the GAW Academy, or now Evolution. Again, we got to be getting that rebrand here pretty soon, but Kristen Sakamoto, man, what a battle with her and Moto. There's another look. Rainmaker from Yamamoto. And wait, get back in the ring, get back in the ring. That's Queen Alexia. That's Queen Alexia in the ring, has laid waste to Yamamoto. What the hell is she doing here? We haven't seen Queen Alexia in a couple of weeks, but Alexia just lighting up Yamamoto in the ring. What the hell is going on? We got to get some people out here to separate these two, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully we'll get more of an explanation next week. We'll see you on Friday Night Storm. We appreciate you.